So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you, it keeps bringing you back. Real chance! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
That was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Bruyne. He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Camavinga. This looks... And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Torreira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer, looking for the run, and this is Ronaldinho. Big chance! So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. El Mali, and it's Sara. Now Sara, and that's going right the way across. Sané. And he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Boy puts a cross in. And that has been cleared. Well, they could break here. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lang gets into a good position. Now it's Mbappe. Nice defending, physical and effective. Lang. And it's Al Mali. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Caught offside that time. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe. Thinks one through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's really well cleared. Big header! And the keeper's there to save. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Lang. And it's Sara. Mbappe. And this is De Bruyne. Bui. And Sané. Yilmaz. And it's Sara. Now Sara. And this is Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! No mistake! And that is goal number 20. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
De Bruyne demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, good spread. Now it's Sané. De Bruyne. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Sanchez. Osimhen. And Yilmaz. Camavinga concedes a free kick for that. Yilmaz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Yilmaz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
El Mali. Sara.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Bui. And it's Sané. Palmer. Saliba. Ronaldinho. Applies the finish! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Chelsea were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that's well seen too. And it's Sara. Now it's Lang. He has found the way through. He's being urged to shoot. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sara plays it short. The ball's swung in. And that's an excellent interception.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Palmer. Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chelsea are 2 up early in the second half. Galatasaray are looking to break at pace. And he welcomes it in. There's no flag. Sara in once more. Schlotterbeck attempts a clearance. Lovely bit of skill. Tries the cut back. Mbappe, 2 assists to his credit already. Palmer. Palmer going face-to-face with his great rival. He can run onto that. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Galatasaray choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Palmer. Ronaldinho. And he's been shifted off it. Spread it left. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Singo. And it's gone back to the keeper. And Sanchez. El Mali. It's Lang. And it's Sara. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's made its way to him. Good ball, good take. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. And the finish! And he's following up. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Sané. And he skips past his man.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's in, and the shot! Goal! They're back within reach! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Is number 45, Osimhen.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Galatasaray give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Number 13,
Torreira.
Arnold.
That has not gone well. Now it's Ronaldinho. Decent chance!
This is the time you need that pace.
Torreira. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found the way through. Chance! He scores! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
After 83 minutes is number 7, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Galatasaray making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Chooses to go crossfield. Akun. That is lovely. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
The changes then in quick succession. Palmer being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard. And
oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Al-Mali. Kututsu threads one in. Can he latch on to this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be
5 minutes to add. Oh, that's well spotted. Sanchez. And it's Al-Mali. And Torreira, distributed tidily. Akun. Plays a sharp little ball here. Aimed in towards the centre.
well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chelsea making consecutive changes here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Coming on to replace him is...
And it's Al-Mali. Kutucu gets into some space. And he's there to clear it. And that is as far as it goes. Chelsea, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
During the match. Thank you for your
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the closest thing to goalkeeping perfection is this guy, Manuel Neuer. We all know about his abilities with the ball, but I want to keep an eye on his leadership. Such a vocal presence who accepts nothing but perfection from his defence and, of course, himself.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Messi, it's a searching pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so back it comes. Sané. Sané is flagged offside. Back into the middle. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, this looks sharp. He won't be happy with that one. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Neymar. He whips it across. Great chance! Cruyff. Takes a shot! Batistuta! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Muscular approach does pay off here. No foul, says the referee. Now, can they get him away? Sané receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it into space. And he shoots! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Chelsea take the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he cuts out the supply. Cannavaro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makalele. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi puts his foot on the gas. And that would have been some goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar stood his ground strongly.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's a sharp little ball here. Spread neatly. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's taking no chances there. Makaleli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Now it's Cantona. And this is Cruyff. Neymar. It's Neymar! It's loose, and oh, and one more try! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Laid out towards the right wing. Great vision. Stood up well to him there. Messi. He can run onto that. And this is Shevchenko. He's got away. Shot a goal! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession. And it's half-time here.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Chelsea head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. That gets things going for the second half. Neymar. He has found the way through. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Cantona. De Ligt gets good distance on it. And he's done very well to take that back. Kimmich. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a decent clearance. Oh, Red, nice interception. Tries to play it through. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he gets rid in a hurry. And they're quick to get it back. Gives it back. Caceres, a picture of focus and alertness. Caceres gets flagged offside. Nicely spread. Sané. Sané. That's a good run down the left. He's found a way past. And this is Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Rijkaard. That has ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Messi flings it across. Cruyff. Cantona looking to add to his goal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has been slung wide. And he's had it nicked away. And that is a little undercooked. He's found a way through. Tries to pass it. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Neymar. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Roberto Carlos goes short. And here's Roberto Carlos. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Out for a throw. Oh no, this does not look good. Played out to the right. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's picked his way. Real chance! It's in! And he is just ripping it up! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Shoots! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Neymar's cross.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. De Ligt. Ruben Neves. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now this could be a chance. De Bruyne. Showing good feet. He's on it, can he get away? And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Played with finesse, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Neymar. Shot a goal! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Park Ji-sung looking for the run. Scholes has it out wide and in space. Big chance, corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, played right into his path. And this is Batistuta. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. So, what can they make of this? Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Batistuta. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And this is Scholes. And Bernardo Silva! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Bernardo Silva really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He does.
Oh, that is asking for... And a chance! Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Thinks about the shot. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Adams. Oh, there's a probing ball. Adams is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a cute ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Chelsea go into the lead. He's looking wide. And here's Scholes. Stood up well to him there. Shevchenko. Adams calmly, and that could spell trouble. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Mohamed Salah. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. De Bruyne. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through.
1 minute added time.
Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. Bernardo Silva! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on it.
And it's half-time here. Chelsea are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
The second half then, just getting going. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get enough?
Oh, shooting chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's running through! Scholes. Now, can they get him away? That's good running with the ball. And he's managed to get free. Scholes. And he's whipped it across. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. And the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aims beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's De Bruyne, played out wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's intervened well there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
that's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. A probing pass. Saliba. Caceres. And it's Messi. Shevchenko pinches it off him. That's a good run down the left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Tries to thread one through. That is a great pick out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just about up to 75 minutes. Neymar, very much a man of this moment.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! Neymar. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chelsea are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Can he get on the end of this? Delivers with whip.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substitution on the field. Rodri.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field, number 5, Ruben Neves. Joshua
Lampard,
Kimmich.
well timed, excellent interception. Kimmich into the last 5 minutes. Looking for a runner. Neymar.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Shevchenko. And Batistuta off the post. Cleared without complication. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Zubimendi. That's a little off target. And it's Shevchenko. And there goes the final whistle. Chelsea did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an
chance! That has not gone well. Ribéry. Now it's Rashford. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He is through here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Rashford. Tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, that's well seen too. Batistuta. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ribéry, and they can counter here. Now it's Yamal.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shifted it to the flank. Now there's a fine ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi, can he get it through? And he's away. Steam and a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he was quick to react. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. He's being urged to... Oh, shooting chance! And one more try! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Shevchenko duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Azar. Now it's Yamal. Barcelona finding their passes.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent... Shapes to shoot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's on it, can he get away? Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Neymar. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Ruben Neves. Messi.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Ruben Neves. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. Now it's Rashford. And this is Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
2 added minutes has
And
been
here's
indicated.
Rashford. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! They've scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. Oh.
And the shot! There's the whistle for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And the action is back on the way. Yamal. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Shevchenko.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh no, what has happened here?
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Now it's Messi. And this is Messi, and he's got the beating of his man. Messi. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Azar. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a good ball out wide. Shevchenko. Ribery. Azar. So what can they make of this? Azar, and he welcomes it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Ribery. Ribery cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Azar. Ribery. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now, can they get him away? Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rashford. Pinches it off him.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's in a good position here. Early ball out from the back. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little...
Great chance! He has done it! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Messi plays it short. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And here's Messi. And it's Ribery. Neymar. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Ruben Neves. Coming on to replace him is Joshua Kimmich.
And here's Rashford. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! And he's gone direct here. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Kimmich. Roberto Carlos. Now he's got space here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Now it's Rashford. Played back in, and this is Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Shevchenko.
Van
Number
Dijk.
10, Messi.
Hazard, who does have an assist to his name.
Ronaldinho.
Barcelona have it back
De Bruyne.
and can go again. And here's Messi. Now it's Rashford. Rodri. Kimmich. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that is a hefty challenge. Shoots! Sticks it away! And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So now the difference is 3. And it's Hazard. Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. It's a sharp pass. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result...